February 19th. That's the date. That's when 97% of your 2026 goals will be completely dead. Not paused, not postponed. Dead. And here is the thing. You probably already know this. You have been there before. But what you don't know is why. And more importantly, you don't know the system that actually changes this. So today, I am breaking down the neuroscience behind why resolutions fail, and I am giving you the exact system that beats it. Here is what is happening in your brain right now. It is January 2nd. You are riding this wave of optimism, right? New year, fresh start, clean slate. Your dopamine is up, your motivation is high, and you are making promises to yourself about who you are going to be. But your brain is lying to you. That feeling of motivation, that is not fuel. That is just novelty. Your brain loves novelty. It is like a drug. New year equals new neural pathways equals dopamine hit. Here is the timeline. Week 1, you are unstoppable. You have got the energy. You are actually doing the thing. Week 2 to 3, the novelty is wearing off. Your brain realizes this isn't new anymore. It is just regular life. But you are still hanging in. Week 4 to 5, motivation is dropping hard. You miss one day, then 2. The voice in your head starts negotiating. Maybe I can skip this week and make it up later. Week 6 to 7, the goal is dead, completely abandoned. You are not even thinking about it anymore. And it is not because you are weak. It is not because you are lazy. It is because you made a goals mistake. Here's the mistake most people make. They set a goal. Not a system, a goal. I'm going to work out 5 times a week. That's a goal. That's not a system. A system is the thing that happens when you don't feel like doing it. A system is what protects you on the days when motivation is 0. Because here's the truth. Your motivation will hit 0. It always does. The second mistake is all or nothing thinking. You miss one workout, and instead of just missing one workout, your brain says, well, I've already broken the streak, might as well quit. This is called false hope syndrome. One slip equals total failure. But that's not how change works. Change is messy. Change has setbacks. The winners are the people who can miss one day and still show up the next. Okay, so here's the system. The real one. The one that works. Step 1. Tiny threshold. Don't aim for your goal. Aim for the minimum version of your goal. You want to work out 5 times a week? The tiny threshold is 15 minutes. 1 time a week. You want to write a book? The tiny threshold is 100 words a day. You want to learn AI? The tiny threshold is 15 minutes of learning per day. The goal is so small that motivation isn't even required. You can do it on your worst day. Your worst day. Once you hit the tiny threshold for 21 days straight, you've built the neural pathway. Then you can increase. But here's the trick. You're locking in the habit, not the achievement. Consistency beats intensity. Step 2. Failure protocol. You will miss a day. Plan for it. What happens when you miss your 15-minute workout, or your 100 words, or your AI learning? Most people do not have an answer, so they spiral. Here is your protocol. You are allowed to miss one day, but day 2, you must do it. No negotiation. That is it. One miss, then you are back. This breaks the all or nothing thinking. Step 3. Progress, not perfection. Stop counting success as, did I hit my goal 100% of the time? Start counting success as, am I better today than I was on January 1st? You worked out 3 times this week instead of 5. That is a win. You wrote 500 words instead of 3,500. That is a win. You learned for 10 days straight with 1 miss. That is a win. Progress is the metric, not perfection. So here is the thing. February 19th does not have to be the graveyard for your goals. but only if you change how you approach this tiny threshold failure protocol. Progress over perfection. Start this week, tomorrow, today, whenever. And the people who actually do this, they are going to be unrecognizable by March. That could be you. So here is what I want you to do. Drop a comment right now. What is your tiny threshold? Not your big goal, your minimum. 15-minute workout, 100 words, 30 minutes of learning. Write it down. The moment you commit it publicly, you are 3 times more likely to actually do it. If you want more like this, founder psychology, AI strategy, the real stuff. I am on Instagram at solor.ai.biz. Different content over there. Build systems, not dreams.
See you next video, guys.